let's revisit that vision of self-image. It's been about 4 or 5 months since we put it together. But first, let's review why that vision of self-image is so important. Simply put, if you don't know where you're going, you have a 0% chance of getting there. Your long-term vision of self-image is a mental snapshot of who you want to be, what you want your life to be in 3 to 5 years. But it's also a critical piece of motivation. Now, when we look at the science of goal achievement through the lens of motivation, motivation is the driving force behind our behavior. Let's think of motivation as having 2 forms. We have intrinsic want-to motivation and extrinsic have-to motivation. Want-to motivation, for those goals that are intrinsically motivated, represents goals that are personally meaningful to us. So, for example, I really want to become a manager, or I want to run a marathon, or I want to increase my income by 20%. I want to have a beach house. Have-to motivation represents goals that are externally motivated. So someone or something else is demanding the accomplishment of that goal, or we perceive it as something that we should do or must do. So I have to nail this report to please my boss to get that promotion. Or I have to eat this salad because I need to be healthy. Or I have to do well in school or my parents won't give me as much freedom. Have-to motivation, or working towards goals that are extrinsically motivated, makes us much more likely to succumb to the obstacles and give up on our goals. Now, it's easy for the day-to-day process goals that get us to our long-term goals to feel like have-tos. This is not good because that makes them really easy to blow off. Working on your most important tasks probably isn't filled with much excitement and immediate fulfillment, at least not until it's over. But when we can tie the not-so-fun parts of goal achievement to what we want out of life, our why, our want-tos, we will be significantly better able to resist the obstacles. And research has shown that we're less likely to even see them as obstacles in the first place. So maybe you don't even flinch at the cold weather report or the rain. You just grab your jacket in response and then you head out on your run. Or you know you can't pick up your phone yet because you haven't finished that most important task for the day. This is why the vision of self-image is so important. It helps you turn those have-tos into want-tos. It provides that direct link from the process that you need to commit to what is personally fulfilling to you. Maybe prospect calls aren't personally fulfilling, but seeing yourself in 5 years with your family enjoying that connected time on vacation feels meaningful. Or whatever the details of your vision of self-image may be, it makes it easy to see why you're relentless about getting those prospect calls done. Or seeing yourself 5 years from now feeling energized and pain-free and healthy makes it easy to see why you want to get your cardio done today. So what do you want your life to look like in the next 3 to 5 years? I know we've gone through this process before, but you made a lot of progress in the last few months. This may have shifted your vision of self-image a bit. You may be in the position to be a bit more specific. Don't be afraid to dream big, and don't be afraid to be specific. And don't worry that if you say you want something and it doesn't happen exactly as the way you stated it, that you will have failed. We'll continue to make adjustments to our visions as we go. And in reflecting on updating my vision, I also realized that I want to focus a bit more on my connectedness and relationships rather than material accomplishments. There's no right or wrong here. And you may also say that your vision of self-image really resonates and you want to keep it as is. That's okay too. But I just want you to take 1 minute to reflect on your vision of self-image and just make an improvement to it. Whether it be a larger change to a scene in that vision of self-image or just an added level of detail or specificity. And while we're at it, how are we doing getting that mental workout done 4 to 5 times a week? This vision of self-image won't do its job unless you visit it in that mental workout consistently. I know this is something that I need to tighten up on right now. How are you doing with it? If you're less consistent, just ask yourself, what's one thing I can do to be more consistent with my mental workout? Jot down any adjustments you're making to your vision of self-image because they'll be easy to forget when you get back to going throughout your day. Great work. Remember, repetition and simplicity. Back to the basics.